Hello, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. This time it's different. We just wanted to start the podcast off with me speaking weirdly. We just wanted to start it off really badly with me saying podcast weird. That's how we wanted to do it.
Let's begin the podcast.
The podcast tonight will feature... Oh, boy. It's a good start, and we're keeping everything. We're keeping it all.
Here we go. Oh, for a bit of background, Chris might be this way because I wasted... What did I waste? Oh, an hour and 5 minutes, I think.
Oh, a good hour.
With
And I'll
tech
give you an
problems?
hour and 4 minutes. It's 2:04. With tech problems that eventually ended up not meaning anything.
Yeah, I just went
think-
back to the way I was doing it before.
Yeah, and I
So,
sat
yeah.
here and my coffee went cold.
So this is the episode.
I mean, that's
you're
on me. I could have drank it. Just because you
I
were
guess
doing
so.
computer stuff doesn't mean I couldn't have been drinking my coffee.
You
But
had
it's more
nothing
like
going
a-
on. You could have been sitting there just taking sips.
Yeah, exactly. But I have a full Bodum, and now it's all cold. I was going to drink it throughout the podcast, but this is cold now.
Wait,
You
did
can
you call...
see
What is that? A Bowden, you said?
A Bodum.
A Bodum?
Oh, don't tell me that you've never heard above a Bodum before.
Chris, we don't say that anymore. You can't call... You can't say Bodum, dude.
It's not an offensive term. It's not an offensive term. It's the name of the product.
Yeah?
Bodum. It's
Yeah,
actually
because-
kind of like a Kleenex thing. It's like all tissue paper is not
It's called
Kleenex,
Kleenex.
but all Kleenex is Kleenex. You know what I mean.
This is all my fault. I'm still taking the blame for the
Yes.
rocky start. But okay,
So-
what were we going to do? What were we going to start with?
Well, last episode, we didn't put a certain section of the podcast in at all because it was well after we had stopped. We had said goodbye to Kevin. He was still on the line. Then Peter gets a phone call from his mechanic, and we decided let's just keep recording because we're recording. And I don't know why we didn't put it in because we listened back and we're like, that was funny. Peter... You can listen to Peter talk himself into spending money that he doesn't want to spend. So we're going to play that off the top, and then we'll get into today's episode. So here is that clip from last week's episode of Peter talking to his mechanic.
Who's calling me? That might be
And
Toyota.
that's a wrap?
Okay, wait. I'm going to pick this up because it might be the mechanic.
Oh, great. Keep
I
recording.
figure out... Yeah. Hello?
Good.
Sorry, say that again?
It's from service.
Oh, great. Hi, and how's it going?
Very well, thank you. So we've got a bit of information here. We're going to try to sneak in both of the Diag and the Squeak from the same kind of 1 hour cost.
Great.
If we're following our kind of diagnosis process, they kind of lean towards either the ECU or the complete cluster.
Oh, so it's like a classic ECU problem. Okay.
Ask if it's
so
necessary.
Realistically, if it's not happening too often and it's not much of a bother to you,
Yep.
then I would say just leave it because I can't even get the cluster.
Oh, just like totally ignore.
Yeah.
It's so, but you're not seeing anything like bad or corroded or anything. Like there's no danger of.
Ask if you'll die.
Not yet. Not yet.
So, okay, but I'm not gonna die, though.
No.
If I okay.
No.
So I can go
It's just
full tilt on the
communication
highway?
between the ECU to the screen or to the cluster itself. That's kind of causing that kind of confusion.
Okay, sweet.
But definitely not a death-worthy concern.
Not
So pedal
death-worthy.
to the metal.
No. So I mean, I can
So pedal to the metal.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. But with that diagnostics time, tech will tell you whether or not it is going to be the cluster or the ECU.
Okay, sweet.
So you're gonna live
and then
forever.
What about the squeak?
So that Squeak, it sounds like it's going to be an accessory belt or a drive belt. If you wanted to replace that, you'd be looking at about $130 for that guy.
$130,000?
And then so that would solve the
$1.30.
squeak, would it? Or is it like it's basically just the belt is worn?
Correct, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, sweet. Well, I got to I guess what should I do? Talk to my wife about it and then like schedule the changes, or do I
Well,
have to
I've
schedule?
I've got the parts available here right now, so I could definitely make that happen for you today.
Let's do the belt at least, yeah. And then
Yeah.
that ECU
Ask
thing, I
for
guess,
it
yeah, keep me
in-
posted.
Ask for it. You can have the belt in brown.
I will get that belt changed out for you.
Ask
and then
for a
I will
specific
call you
color
back
of
when
the
it's
belt.
done, once we figure out whether it's the ECU or the cluster.
Awesome, thanks so much.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay, bye. I kind of wanted to, but it's like expensive and busy, and I was like, I don't want to waste this guy's time because they have my car. Go have it in brown.
Well,
That'd be so funny. They're like, yeah, we can
next-
fix. I think we can fix the belt. Okay, I'll have it in brown, please.
This time, it's different. With Peter and Chris. This time, it's different.
And there it was. That was it.
Yeah. That's content. That was content.
Yeah, well, I mean, we put it off the top in there, and here we are. And
Now,
now, we're in the meat of the episode now.
Yeah.
where
Now it's meat time. It's time
this
for
is
meat.
post intro song,
Yeah.
right? Gotcha. I'm on
Yeah,
the same.
correct.
We're on the same page.
Yeah. No. We always knew what was going to happen, and but I do, but I am, unfortunately for the listeners or viewers, if you're watching on YouTube, unfortunately I'm just going to change it up just a little bit. Like I know we're used to it being a certain way, but this time it's just going to be just a bit. It's just going to be a bit different. We're just changing it a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and Chris, I'm springing this on you, but I thought maybe it would be a good idea to just get into some like local Canadian politics, right? So I think we are going to be. I just want to talk. I just want to get a straight up idea from you about
Who's
like,
Who's locale?
Well, I'm talking local as in like the Canada.
Oh, locally Canada.
Because
nationwide,
recently we had
Go down to
our
the store.
governors general, or one of our governors general, our current governor general, Julie Payette, resign. Do you think it was a good idea? So I think we should just debate good idea or bad idea for the resignation, and like what's going on over there. And I feel like as long as we riff on that, it should be pretty funny. We'll make that funny.
Yeah. Okay. We could definitely do that.
right.
There's
So
several
Julie
things that I need to know.
Okay.
Governors general, is that?
I think
is
that's
that
the
true?
plural. That's if you have
Really?
two of them.
Okay.
Isn't that weird that the S is on the first word? I'm pretty sure.
Right.
I'm not making that up. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So yeah, we could riff on this. Let's see. Well, the governors general. What? Why? I thought it's 2021. People aren't property. The governor can't have just a bunch of generals anymore.
That's not.
You know what? Actually, I'm just looking at my whiteboard here, and I have something that I need. I just have to make a quick phone call, if you don't mind. Because no. Well, this
We're doing the episode.
good.
Do it after the episode.
This is good, but I also feel like I was about to put my foot in my mouth. If not already, I do have foot in my mouth. And I just thought that because you did a phone call with somebody, maybe I'd spring something on you, and I just quickly make this phone call.
Do I stop recording then? Are we done? We have to do the episode. I called the mechanic after we were done the episode. The mechanic called.
Okay, we'll keep recording. Then we'll just do this on the I'll spring this on you. Two can spring at this game. I'll spring this on you.
What do you have to do? What's the chore?
I have to phone EB Games before
EB Games?
before they close.
No, you don't.
I need to see if they have an Oculus Quest 2.
That's not an errand you have to run.
I've wanted to buy one for a while. They're actually cheap.
And
I
so
didn't
now
realize
you
that
have
they're
to do
actually
this?
cheap. Yeah, so I'm just gonna phone them now. I'll put them on speakerphone. Here we go.
You don't have to call them now.
Here we go. I mean, the word.
TV Games, hang it Dundas, where you can buy online, pick up in store.
Hi, I just had a question about and wondering do you sell the Oculus Quest 2?
We do not, unfortunately.
Oh, you don't. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's only from a distributor for that one.
Oh, really?
Ask
Okay.
how much. Ask to
you-
trade in Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, no
How
worries.
much?
I actually haven't. Do you have the PSVR then, or anything like that?
We don't, I think. I think I just sold it yesterday.
Oh, really? Okay.
Trade
That's
in
cool.
Red Dead
Usually
Redemption.
do.
How much can you get for it?
You can always get it like pre-owned as well, which is really great because it's cheap.
Right. This is I'm more of a COVID question, really. So if I wanted to trade in games, do you do that still?
Yep.
And like, would Red Dead Redemption 2
Oh,
get
the second one.
an amount of money?
We get something.
Okay.
I think $7
$7. Okay. That's no.
I think. Let me just triple check.
It's almost worth just keeping for
12.
that. 12
PS4,
bucks.
yeah.
It was a bit of a boring game. That's why I wanted to send it in. But okay, $12. All right. Okay, thank you. I'll just find out about the Oculus Quest. I'll look in on that.
So if you had 15 copies,
sorry
you could
about
get
that.
the
Oh, no worries.
PSVR.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye. Oh,
That wasn't an
thanks for
errand?
doing that. No, it was. I wouldn't. No, it's not an errand.
You didn't have to do that.
I wasted her time.
I'll be honest
she
with
was
you.
very nice.
I'm very familiar
With your time being wasted.
because we're trying to do an episode. You're doing errands.
Oh, did I sit around for a full hour while you set up your camera? So maybe it's a little comeuppance. Maybe you've got a cup of uppance. Oh, cup-uppance. Drink
I've
it
got
down.
a full cup. A
you're
full cup of comeuppance. That's fair. Okay, that's fine. That's fair. But
Taste
Getting-
it.
getting back to the main topic that I think
Right.
we were going to try to mine for comedy. Apparently, she was real mean to people in her workplace.
Oh,
and
who?
The Governor General.
The Governors General.
The Governor General. I think a Governor's General is if there's two, or if you're talking about a couple of them.
Right.
I think.
I mean, oh boy. Do you think maybe politicians will be robots one day?
Takes a sip of his coffee.
Oh, man, that is so cold. My coffee's so cold. You know what?
think- yeah.
We can get back to this. I'm going to step out for a.
What?
Can we just hit pause for a sec? You wasted my time. I'm just gonna go and grab a quick coffee. You owe me this. I'm gonna go down to the store. We can cut around this though, right?
Yeah, I guess, but I don't have a lot of. I've got an out. I gotta go soon. And I know I wasted the first hour, but I think you're wasting the current hour, which is maybe worse or something. Like it's easy, it's okay to waste the first hour, but
Right.
not like the last hour.
Okay.
You're wasting
we
a
won't
critical
waste it.
hour.
I'll just go to get. I'll go get a coffee. Here, I'm gonna phone you. We'll just switch over. I'm gonna phone you, and then we will. We'll take you along, and we'll just. You can record it on your end, like hit speaker or something. Or I don't know. We'll figure it out. You can figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm phoning you. Just hopefully he picks up. Hopefully he picks up. Please pick up. Please pick up. Please pick up.
Hang on 1 second. I'm getting a phone call.
It's ringing.
Hello?
Oh, hi, Peter. It's Chris. I just wanted to phone you to let you know that I'm going to be stepping out for a coffee.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to be going out on the road, and this is going to be the best way for you to record my audio.
We're doing a podcast. We're going to keep doing it. You're going to walk. You're going to walk and we're doing the podcast.
Yeah, we should probably cut around this. All right, so, okay. I've got my stuff for the road. And, yes. Farewell, Peter.
I guess this is an episode.
Back to the politics, though. If you did want to talk those, I'm down now. I can.
If I'm
talk
being honest with
politics
you, if I'm being honest with you, I was trying to mine something for content because we agreed to do a weekly, very creative podcast, and
Right.
sometimes, the brain just isn't up to it. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
just like, let's see, what's a good idea for this week for an hour of talking? And so I was like, maybe we can mine something out of politics. I read maybe
Right.
2 whole articles about it, and maybe a podcast episode. And so maybe I was gonna try to like muscle my way through it. But if I'm being honest with you, I was nervous because I don't really know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
But
I didn't know what I'm talking about either. That's why I was happy to quickly get this idea to step out for a coffee, so that you don't really have to get into it. You know?
Do you think, Chris, is this just how you normally operate in your life? And I'm not accusing you. I'm just asking. Like, what do you mean? Okay, somebody asks you a question, like, for example, I don't know, like, hey, where is this relationship going? And then you're like, I gotta go. I gotta step out and get a coffee. Like, is this an avoiding strategy right now, Chris?
Wow. Okay, so we're getting deep on the walk.
Well, that was a little mean, I think. Maybe I cut a little too deep.
I mean, here's what the other thing that I look like right now. I certainly look like I'm going to be recording the conversation at the coffee shop. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. They're definitely going to ask. But here's the thing. This is something interesting that we could talk about right now.
Yeah.
Is it legal to record a private conversation? Because we fully heard that lady
Right.
from the EB Games.
Okay.
So I'm trying to find out in Canada if it's legal. Hello? Hey, Devin. Do you mind? Can I ask you a question real quick?
Yes.
Okay. So Chris and I were just desperate to figure out some content for our podcast, and
Okay.
and then so we were just like, oh, I think Chris was doing a bit of a bit or something like that, and he started calling people, and then we just recorded it, and so I guess my question is is it? In Canada, is it legal to record people without that? Maybe they don't know, but we can record it and then put it in our podcast without them knowing, and then aired for content.
Are you recording this?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, that's illegal. That's illegal.
Oh, are you? Oh, we just can't use it. Isn't it? Because I thought in Canada you were allowed to one person or whatever consent. You could I could record something, or do I have to say?
I want to be clear, Peter. I'm making this illegal. This isn't illegal happening.
Oh,
And I
Hang
live
on.
by a personal set of laws. I don't know what Canada's laws are, but my personal set of laws is no pre-recording a conversation and then starting it and then letting me know. No way.
Oh, wait. Okay, but wait. Hang on. So those are not Canada laws. This is a Devon law.
I'm telling you, these are my personal Devin McKenzie laws that I live by. I have a book.
You have a book? Wait.
Yeah, I have a book. I wrote it, and I read it aloud to myself at least once a month, just to remind myself. And that's one of the laws.
So, okay, wait, hang on. If I break a Devon law, according to your book, if I break a Devon law, so wait, what happens if I air this recording as content? Jail. But not a Canadian jail? Is there a Devon?
It's a friendship jail. It's sort of like a passive aggressive jail.
Oh.
Where, Peter, you shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. Right, so if I air...
that makes you feel bad, right?
Yeah, that would make me feel bad. So if I air this, I'm going to get in a fair amount of friendship jail trouble.
Yeah, sort of like a sassy, friendship, jail. Which, nobody wants to go to jail.
No.
Except for people that, want to be there.
No, of course not. I 100% don't want to be in Devon friendship jail. But what? Yeah. So if somebody was to record it, make it for content, oh, I'm gonna air this, ha ha ha, this is funny. Who cares what happens? I'll pay the consequences later. What are how long is there? Do you have minimum jail prison sentences for Devon jail?
You mean depending on the length of the recorded?
Oh, is it based on length of recording?
Well, I would say you're probably at 3 months Devon jail, but it exponentially grows. So if this call goes longer than say 7 minutes, then that's going to be, exponentially to the power of 2 is a lot more than 3 months. So 9 months.
Exponential to the power of 2? That could be 900 months. I don't know.
Yeah, well, this is how it's written in the book. I've got the book out right now.
Is there?
I had it bound. It's a hardcover book.
Is there anywhere we can, listeners, or let's say if somebody was listening to this, just me in this case, it's a private call. So where would we get this book? Is the book available to the consumer?
Well, it's only really available to peruse, friends and family of Devon, because it really shouldn't affect anyone except for people who have a direct effect on me. So I guess if any of your listeners want to become friends with me, I could really use that. The pandemic's been tough, but, we would still have to keep our distance. Then maybe I would let you sort of finger through the book. By that I mean flip the pages.
Right. Okay, fair.
Okay, Peter, so just make sure you don't air this, okay?
No, yeah, for sure. This probably wouldn't be aired. Yeah. Hey, and then real quick, so how Chris and I are doing that podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. So next week's episode, just like go ahead and like I don't even know if you're watching it at all anyway, but just like don't watch next week's episode.
Okay, well, I've never watched the podcast, so I think that'll be...
Is this good? Do you think this is good content for the podcast, Peter? I'm just at the coffee shop.
I hope
I'm at the
so,
coffee
because
shop.
you just walked out. It has to be good content. I have a hard out.
Here's the thing about the coffee shop that I'm at right now. They've set up this cool like curbside thing.
Okay.
So you don't even have to go in anymore. It's not even part of it. Here he is. I'm next in line, so this is exciting. It looks like I'm filming. I'm gonna have to explain it.
You're gonna have to explain all of this because this is ridiculous.
Hey, how's it going? I'll just an Americano with a bit of milk in it would be awesome. Thank you. Oh fuck! I forgot my wallet.
Oh God.
Oh, I have change. I got lots of change. It's all good.
Can you just tell them I'm just such a monster without my coffee? When you get it, when they hand it to you.
There we go. And left a nice, pleasant little. Look at all this change. Man, I feel like I haven't touched money in a long time. This is good content.
I'm trying to picture where you are.
This is just as exciting as I
get...
thought it was going to be. So here's the thing. Normally he's so chatty. I thought that it would be, it could be like a better conversation because he'll chat. He's a fan of ours actually. He watches our shows. But I think maybe something about the fact that I'm holding a camera, and like a full zoom Handycam recorder, and it sort of and I was talking to myself. That it seemed I think he didn't want to talk to me. Very hot coffee. Holy shit. Oh fuck, Peter, look at this. A freaking plastic bag. It's all American Beauty up in here. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that plastic bag. This is content. Looks like they're shitting it. It's all blown out. The shot's all blown out. I can't edit it because I got a coffee in one hand and a Handycam in the other. So you just got a blown out shot of a plastic bag. Want to know the most beautiful thing I've ever seen? It was one of those days. It was a minute away from snowing. There's like this electricity in the air. You could almost touch it. And there was this thing, this sort of like this plastic bag filled with shit on the side of the road. Oh, that's American Beauty.
Canadian Beauty, not dancing, just sitting there full of crap.
Just shit sitting there full of shit. I'm just gonna take this frigging. I'm gonna take a shortcut back home, so we can get back to through this alley here. I'm gonna take a short because there's lots of nice graffiti to look at.
Is it sad? Like there's John Wilson now, and you're trying to do a John Wilson.
Yeah.
Like now the competition for being the best Wilson has gotten a lot more crowded. You know what
I mean, we got Owen, we've got we got John.
Yeah.
We don't have Luke. Luke's not.
We don't have Luke?
I might be better than him, right?
Yeah, you're probably better than Luke Wilson.
I don't know. Not in terms of fame, that's for sure, but
no, not more famous than Luke.
No, he's good. I'll take a photo of this Arnold Schwarzenegger too. Look at that. Oh, I'm just getting honked at. Oh, sorry. Sorry, dude.
Hey, buddy, get out of the way.
What's that? Sorry?
Get out of the way.
I'm out of the way. No, you can. Sorry, I'm sorry. You can go by. Is this your garage? Oh, sorry. Okay, that got awkward.
You almost got killed.
I'm moved.
I have to back up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to film some of the graffiti. Dude, what are you doing? What?
Get out of the way.
I am out of the way.
Are you getting
Do you
attacked?
not know what a car looks like?
Pardon?
Do you not know what a car looks like?
Yeah, no, this is a car.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Then?
What? I know what a car looks like. Yeah.
How about you get out of the way when I say get out of the way then?
Yeah, sorry, man.
Just get out of there.
You got all these other people trying to make their way through.
Just
Sorry.
run.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Sorry, man. What? What? He's fucking chasing me, dude.
Get out of there.
Chasing me. Oh my god. What the hell? Ow!
Yeah, that's what you get.
What? Ouch. He hit me.
Chris,
He hit me.
are you there? Are you there still?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, he hit, like, he's like fucking chased me. That was so.
What happened?
I was in the way of his garage. And now there's. Yeah, I was in the way of his garage. And he just, like. I don't know. I backed up. And then he. Oh, that was crazy.
Okay, where are you
I'm gonna
now?
phone the I'm gonna phone the cops. Phone the cops on him. I phone him. Ouch.
Okay, where are you?
I'm just in the back alley. I'm just in the back alley. He hit me. There's an ambulance?
Sir, I'm a paramedic. Are you okay?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah?
Just this guy, he hit me.
Which way did he go?
He drove down that way. But why are you, I'm just sitting on the, this is just crazy because I'm shooting a podcast right now. That's why I'm laughing.
Sir, your leg looks broken.
It's not,
He broke your leg?
he broke my leg.
Sir, your leg.
Oh my god, I was in shock. I didn't
your
even
knee, your knee is going the other way right now. It's
I
going
hadn't
the opposite
even
way.
seen it. I was just in shock. I was just looking at those.
It's at a right angle right now. It does not look very good.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even see that.
Okay, I need you to breathe. I need you to breathe.
Okay, I'm breathing.
Okay, in, out, in, out.
Can you just talk to my friend Peter?
Yes.
I'm just doing a podcast, and while I breathe, can you just talk to him?
Sir, you're not allowed to do a podcast while your leg is broken.
Can you hear me, paramedic?
Hello, yes, I can hear you.
Hi, we were just recording. It's just a podcast episode we were trying to record. I don't think he maybe he didn't see what was going on and he walked into it, but like we're just desperately trying to get some content.
Okay, this is pretty funny because I have a podcast also for paramedics, so this is wild. I'm recording mine as well.
What?
What's your podcast called?
It's just called Paramedics, but the medics is with an X at the end, just because we like to mix it up.
Okay.
Ow, my leg.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot
Yeah.
of blood. A lot of blood. Okay, what I'm gonna do right now is slowly just going to stab you right here with a needle, just to get rid of, just to ease the pain.
Thanks.
We're numbing the pain. Oh, sir, I've never seen anything like this before.
Feels a lot better.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm just gonna stitch this up really slowly. Hey, Peter. So listen, if you ever want to bounce ideas about podcasts, you let me know.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to. It sounds like my podcast partner is going to be out for maybe an episode or two while he heals.
He's gonna be losing a leg.
What? Really? What?
Oh, no. You'll be just fine. I was just kidding. I was just kidding.
Are you doing surgery on him in the back alley? I feel like you're supposed to just take him to the hospital, I think.
I am. I'm bringing him on the stretcher right now.
Well, that's the thank you so much.
And there you go. Oh, you're up there.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm on the
Slowly.
stretcher.
Let's get you on the stretcher.
Okay.
Okay. Hey. Listen. This is actually going to be great. Can I get you guys to sign a release form for my
Actually,
podcast?
can we ask you a question right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because is it legal to be on a podcast if you don't, can you film people without them knowing, or record them without them knowing?
Yeah, because we've been doing that a lot to this episode.
Actually, you know what? I've had the same question. I'm gonna have to say no. It's I've been sued many times with all that. But are you trying to say you want me to sign a release form or anything? Because I don't think I can do that because all this content's probably gonna go on mine.
Well, could we get you to sign a release form for our content? Maybe like we could just like trade content.
Is this okay? Okay, yeah, I can do that. Okay, I see where you're going with this. Help, scratch each other's backs. So, yeah.
That sounds
All
good.
right. Just the only thing is that my podcast, I'm a Jordan Peterson supporter, and that seems to be a little problem with
Chris,
that.
Chris, get out of there, Chris.
Okay,
just,
I gotta go.
just
Ouch,
wrap
I
it
gotta
up.
go. I gotta.
Yeah,
I
just
gotta
wrap it
limp
up,
off.
Chris.
I
No,
just
Chris,
gotta
wrap
limp
it up.
off. Ah, it's worth the pain. Ouch.
Good luck, Tommy.
Thanks for your help, paramedic. Hey, why don't you go and pat a cat or something? That's
Was that
like
the insult that you chose?
I think. Why don't you go and pat a cat?
That was the insult you chose for this.
Yeah.
Don't come around these parts anymore.
Ah, you hit me again.
Are you in the paramedic's turf?
I guess so. That's why he was here. Oh, man. See, let me explain I'm just limping home. Let me
Okay.
explain my insult. So, Jordan Peterson, I think it's in his book, he says like the 12 rules of living a good life or something.
Okay.
Something like that. And he says to pat a cat whenever you can.
Pet a cat whenever you can.
Yeah, I think,
Hey,
and like he
Chris?
says that, and I think it might be maybe one of the only things that Jordan Peterson has said where you can go, yeah, okay,
Okay, Chris.
yeah.
Listen. Don't explain Jordan Peterson stuff to me. You just got assaulted.
Well, I don't know, but I'm just because I got some of the drugs from the paramedics, so I'm feeling pretty good. I'm walking on my leg right now, and I know that I'm doing like internal damage to it, and it is still bleeding, but whew, I can't feel it. It's good. Feels good. Oh, just getting back home so that we can finish the podcast. So yeah, the Governor General, I think. What was the question?
This time, it's different. With Peter and Chris. This time, it's different.
You know what? I left my coffee in the alley. I gotta go back for one. I just gotta go buy another coffee right now. One sec, Peter. One sec.
This podcast has been brought to you by the Sonar Network.
Sonar!
Oops, drop the podcast.
What if people liked and also subscribed?
I think we're just down here to kill time.